Well, we all want healthy, beautiful hair, don't we? But a lot of those hair care products have chemicals in them. So what are some natural ways we can take care of our hair? Well, Lisa Holste from Posh the Salon is here with us this morning, and Vicki has agreed to be our model. She's going to get some fun stuff put in her hair today. Hi.
Hi,
Thanks for
Kim.
being here.
Thank you for having me.
So a lot of us, we put chemicals on our hair all the time. We have color, all sorts of stuff.
Yes.
What are some things that we can do to try and go more natural?
Well, it's summer, so I think it's easier to do these things and experiment. But I went to the store yesterday, and I did a lot of research on, honey, jojoba oil, apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and coconut oil is a big thing right now. I mean, you can take it internally, put it on your skin, you can put it in your hair.
Okay, so honey, that sounds a little messy.
It is messy, and obviously you can see that in my bowl. So if you do honey, you always want to dilute it with something, like warm water. I actually keep adding jojoba oil because it's another moisture, and then you're applying it to the hair, and then you leave it on a good 10 minutes. And I shampoo that one out, though. I don't just rinse it out because it's very sticky.
Okay, what are we going to put on Vicki here?
Well, I did a mixture, and I actually wanted to let the viewers know that if you buy bottles, you get these at Sally's Beauty or anywhere that sells beauty products. These are a lot easier to apply for your hair than I think mixing in a bowl and using my fingers, and it gets pretty messy.
So what is the honey going to do for my hair?
It's a sealant, it's a protector, it's a moisturizer, and it adds a lot of shine. So it's neutral. It's a neutralizer, basically, is what it does.
Okay, so how would we go about doing this?
Well, if she was doing this at home, I mean, she probably wouldn't be wearing this, but you always want to keep it off your scalp unless you're doing something like a tea tree oil, which is a dandruff helper. You drop those in and do that yourself with your fingers. But this, I'm just going on about half to here. Just apply. Excuse me, that's why. And then gloves. You'd have gloves. I just use my fingers. You go section by section, and you really want to work on the ends. And you can see how a little bit goes a long way. And then you just do section to section. You'd have a clippy.
And then once you get it all in, how long do you leave this on before you would wash it out?
Well, I like to do it actually. Sometimes people with wet hair, and I know Vicki couldn't do that this morning, but it's easier if you shampoo and wet your hair first, and then it spreads faster. Leave it on like 10 minutes, 30 minutes. The longer, it's not going to hurt you the longer you leave it in.
And this could replace what kind of product?
Well, what I was trying to explain earlier is if you buy these products, which are groceries, I kind of like to buy the actual made product already because they're a little more accessible. I mean, you can put them in, rinse them in. They're in your shampoo. They're in your shower. So.
And this coconut oil, this is everywhere now.
Everywhere.
This is such a trendy thing. What does that do for the hair? The same thing?
It does. It's a moisturizer. You can use coconut oil, and you want to use raw, like hard coconut oil. And I can show, if you looked at this open, it's hard. It's like a Crisco almost, even harder than Crisco. So what I do is I take it internally, and I put it in my coffee in the morning, a tablespoon. So it's actually feeding you from the outside. Your hair looks better, your skin, and you can use it on your skin. There's a tad bit of a smell to it, though.
Okay.
So some people like it, some people don't. And with Vicki, she would go and leave this on like 10 minutes. It would be through her whole head, 30 minutes, and then lightly shampoo it out, and then that's it.
Okay, great. Good tips, Lisa.
I'm
Now
gonna be
you get
good
to walk
and shiny
around.
here in a few minutes.
Yeah, this side will be really shiny.
All right, she has to go home and wash that out. Some good tips from Lisa Holste this morning. Back to you guys.
Yeah, honey.
Honey.
Honey and lemon. Put it in your tea, put it in your hair.
Why not? Her hair looks fabulous. I have to say that. I have to admit it.
Lisa always knows what she's doing.
Speaking of fabulous,